Hispanic is that he is saying, "Hi, I'm a dumbass. Welcome to the podcast." and his name's Spike.
I'm not even surprised he got that wrong considering our video.
Fuck off! Oh no! I don't even know if. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, and then finally, I preferred what we had on the tombstone last week. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to.
Wow, that's crazy.
Who's this Monokuma?
Yeah, who's this Monokuma boy? That's crazy.
Damn, some people dying tonight.
But who are you today, good sir?
I'm Senpai the Great, Senpai the Sexy, Senpai your mom, Senpai. I'm just all that SenpaiKairi.com.
What a SenpaiKairi.com. Man, what an exquisite intro from you, good sir.
Yes,
yes, exactly. But yes, we have a lot to talk about today, folks. And actually, we're gonna tone it down. We're gonna slow down the pace for a second and actually talk about something super duper serious that's kind of not involving us, but we happen to know people within this situation. Now, do you want to go? Do you want me to go? How do you want to work this out today?
I could start us off and then you could carry it off because you know more about it than I do. But we're kind of adjacent to this individual. You might have heard of or seen in our chats and sometimes maybe once or twice on stream with either me or Bakoto. And definitely you see if you've been around long enough and hung out with us outside of call, you've seen us in call with him about a year ago. Individual's name is Fudoki. He's gone by a lot of different monikers now. They've changed, right? What else has he gone by?
Fudoki, Sugami, Captain Hoof.
Yeah, Fudoki, Sugumi, Captain Hoof. These are the three monikers he goes by, but you probably most know him by Fudoki. We just wanted to make sure that we announce that we are not affiliated with Fudoki at all.
100%.
We haven't talked to him in a long time, and we did distance ourselves from him because I had heard he acted very inappropriately even before this this incident came up.
Exactly. So yeah, I also happened to hear that too, because we have friends that was in a call with him at one point, and he is a very questionable man. And the times I've talked to him, I just don't feel like he sat well with me. But I will say though that we're just saying this right now because it has come to recent attention on Twitter.com. The only place where we can cancel anyone is that Fudoki and another VTuber named JJ Melon, I believe.
JJ Melon VT.
Yeah. They got flagged for I don't even know how to put the proper term because I don't want to grooming. Yeah,
you say
grooming. Okay. There we go. Grooming. Yeah. So
he was ready.
He was ready to drop it, but yeah. So they were flagged for grooming and a bunch of other horrific stuff that involved that stuff with an underage people, and especially with Fudoki being a manipulative person. Yeah, so if you are very interested, we were just going to leave it right there for you guys to look at, get more context. But we're going to move on from this, and we just want to say we know we haven't been associated with this guy for over a year. We had no idea that this happened, and honestly, it's quite disgusting, and I'm really disappointed on the fellow. That's my peace of mind. I mean, if you guys want to say anything to this, go right ahead. But that's me.
Well, one thing I got to say is, if you're grooming little kids, that is beyond cringe. Ain't that right, Spiky?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yes,
That's
it is
hard.
terrible. The only time only Monokuma, whoever that is the only person they can beat up kids and get away with it. That's the only person.
Who you?
No, so that's not me. So I'm not beating up kids, y'all. So just let y'all know.
No, you're getting beat up by kids. My bad.
I'm going to. Okay. But on a serious note, it's not cool. It's just not cool. So yes.
I really don't get all what's wrong with these people. If you're building up a career in this day and age, through social media, just think about it. Think about what you're doing.
100%. Yes, sir. 100%.
You see, you'd think so, but Fidoki often showed up to call. Just speaking on my personal experience with the guy, often whenever he did show up to call, he was incapable of thinking because he was drunk.
Yeah.
He drank a lot.
He was lit.
Yeah, he
All
was
the time.
he was litty spaghetti, man. It was
All the time. He would drink on call with minors there. He would play drinking games with people on call. I mean, I never participated. No one else ever did, I don't think. But
this is
he
just
often
secondhand
got on call
accounts.
to drink.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't meet him because my dumb ass probably would have participated. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like the drinking game, you know what I
The
mean?
drinking,
yeah,
we have to specify. Given
Yeah.
Jesus,
the,
senpai.
Yeah.
Jesus, senpai, you're about to get our podcast canceled even before it takes off. Holy fucking shit.
mine's not even gonna get a chance to show his new model. Donate that model to me, man. You're not gonna need it.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Or at least to me,
Throw some dreads on it.
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, so honestly, we just wanted to make that clear. And yeah, so with that said, if you guys see him anywhere else, please, don't stay away from him. He's a dangerous person. Whether they're getting help or not, I don't care. At the end of the day, if you want to get help, don't fucking say it on Twitter. Go actually get help and, do the time or whatever it is to serve justice. But that is my peace of mind. And so with that said, we're going to move on. We're going to move on from that and talk about something else real quick before we even get into the actual episodes. As you know, Senpai and I died, but I died longer because I was, I was at Disneyland, fellas. Oh, I was at Disneyland. It was fun. And I'm going to tell you all this right now. I'm tired. I'm so tired from the trip. I think I've surpassed my limits so many times to the point where my back started to hurt. Out of all the walking I've done there. And you know what's the craziest part that I've learned from Disney? You guys want to know real quick?
Let me know.
All right. When you guys think of Disney, right, you think of a magical place, the most family-friendly place. A place where it's all happiness and sunshines and rainbows and stuff. Right. I think we can all see that with Disneyland, right? Right? A very beautiful, right.
I mean,
but here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Right. It came to my knowledge that on the day when we first went there, right, with getting in line and stuff, bro, there's lines everywhere, and I'm like, bro, this shit's too jam packed. And then if you stay at the hotel, you get a 30-minute early access to the park, and as soon as you get in front of the line to open the park, as soon as they open it, people are running in stampedes. It's mental. It's just crazy. People are running. People are running to a ride, dude. It was actually insane.
What you're saying is the strongest survive.
Basically, and no, and then
rules of nature.
Yeah, and then as soon as it hit 8 o'clock, man, the mass general population came. Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah.
But I had fun. Star Wars Land was a blast, and I gotta say, overall, I
You
hope.
lost some grenades.
About to get the FBI on my ass. Watch. No, but that was the best part. The Star Wars themed sodas. Oh, it was so cool. I had a blast. I wish I should have pulled up photos, but I don't. But yeah, Disneyland was fun. Y'all should try it. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's my piece on Disneyland. Have you guys been to Disneyland?
Yeah, I haven't been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World quite a few times.
I hear that one's really big.
Yeah. My brother actually worked there for a year and a half, and every time we had the chance, we'd go visit him.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go into one of the parks and all that. But yeah, I'm very accustomed to going to Disney. It's pretty cool. It's fun.
It is fun. It's
As you
just
said, it's very tiring.
it is
It's a lot of walking.
I think
Quite the workout.
Yeah, I think in total for one day I walked 10 miles nonstop.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh no, my God, I was so done. The first day I was like, can we go home?
Man's got swollen calves though.
Bro,
his calves.
I'm telling you, you want to have an anime training arc, you go to Disneyland or World. I guarantee you, whatever pace you're walking now, after Disney, you're going to be 10 times faster. No, because Yeah, no, because like I went to the gym like right after Disney, and I went on the track. And normally I'm just like like when I walk normally I have a lot of people pass me, but this time when I went, I was like passing people, power walking. I was like, oh my god, the power walking arc at Disney, it's worked, it's legit. So yeah, point of the story is you want to get good at power walking, go to Disney. Yeah, you just go to
That's
Disney.
bad.
Yeah, screw jogging, screw running, power walking, elite.
Well,
But with that
yeah,
said,
well,
we're gonna move on into the funner stuff of today's podcast. I just wanted to ramble a little bit because I had fun and I wanted to flex on y'all about my stuff. So yeah, flex on y'all about. Oh, and I went to a Dodgers game too. That was fun too. Baseball game. I know. I don't know about you guys, but I love baseball. Gotta love baseball. I love Mets. Gotta love the Mets. Not really. I don't like the Mets, but yeah. But since
Baseball isn't really a thing from where I'm about, and so I've actually played baseball once or twice in my life. That's it. I remember being decent at it. I was able to hit the ball.
Hey, that's all that matters, man.
My cousin actually like went to tourneys like over in the States for baseball.
oh, nice.
And
wow.
we used to play like a lot when we were kids, especially like at our grandma's house. We used to take a PVC pipe and use that as a bat, and for a ball,
What the fuck?
we would use like old newspaper and just wrap it around with tape, and we would use that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
Mikey, I'd like to psychoanalyze what you said over there for a second.
Yeah, psychoanalyze that.
You said my brother used to go to tourneys down there
my
in the
cousin.
States. Your cousin down there in the States.
Up there, yes.
Up there. Are you trying to say that you are not part of the United States of America?
Are you?
Well, Puerto Rico is not a state.
Oh wait, how does that work? I am unknowledgeable on this. I might have just fooled myself.
You did. You did.
I did.
Puerto Rico's a territory, not a state.
Y'all have to. You know what? I digress. I moved back. My Canadianness is not conducive here. Taking it out.
Oh, but with that said, since we're gonna be talking about careers and since baseball's a career, right? We're gonna switch the career roll up a little bit. We're gonna talk about Twitch real quick. And why Twitch? Well, Senpai, what did you want to talk about Twitch today? Go for it, my good sir. I'll let you take the ropes. I'll let you take the stand now.
Well, 100%. Actually, we had got some good news about Twitch. We all know that we have like a $100 threshold. Now it went down to a minimum of 50. So it's more easier to, get a cash out than waiting for that 100, which I think is pretty good for smaller content creators because, smaller content creators, they don't get as much subs and, donations and et cetera, et cetera. But at least they would get something instead of having to wait for a whole another 50 to roll out. And which, by the way, I got my $50 today, just so you know. That's what I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I had cooked that steak with today. So I'm going to throw it out there. So, yeah,
Damn.
like, I think it's pretty good. More on a, like, smaller content. Like, it benefit for, like, smaller content creators. But if there's any drawbacks or any, other opinions, I like to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Why this is not great or why is it actually great? But
Yeah,
as far as
honestly,
that,
I can't think.
Mhm.
I was gonna say I can't think of anything bad with this. I don't know why this wasn't the case in the first place. Or does anyone know why they in the first place they have like payouts? What is
Thresholds?
it? Quotas, thresholds at all? Is there a reason for that? Does it cost them that much money to move money to our accounts?
I am not knowledgeable about this, but YouTube has the exact same thing for like payouts. First payout from YouTube, you have to reach $100 threshold.
Okay.
So I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's easier for them to move to start with 100 instead of 50, since they're such a big company. They work with bigger numbers, maybe.
Okay. maybe just easier for them to calculate and all that. But definitely, I don't think this is a bad change, right? It's certainly making life easier on the smaller end of stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Personally speaking, just this is my opinion. Well, I think it's an interesting initiative to like, you know, be like, oh yeah, we reduced it to $50. Like, while that's great and all, I just generally don't think this is like the step in the right direction for Twitch to like improve. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I genuinely think this, as cool as this is, right? Because it's easier for like us four to, you know, get $50 easily, right? Which is nice. Yes, I'll give you all that, which is nice. I just think in the long term for like, you know, content creators, it's like you still got to get people to sub, you know, and whatnot. Which, you know, I get it. That's their whole selling point, I guess you can say. But like, again, we talked about this in previous episodes. It's not really a good way. It's not a really good business model, you know. It's why they had to, you know, cut off a lot of expenses. It's why a lot of people are like switching to YouTube. They just don't fuck with this anymore, right? Which for us, I think it's still a good idea for us to stay here. But for like bigger content creators, I don't really see this as a benefit, you know. If what they're trying to do is make it so people can come and like be on Twitch, I say, you know, it's like it's not that good. Like it benefits one but doesn't benefit all, you know. That's just how I see it. Like, well, it is good, but it's just I think about it in the long term. Like, I don't think this is going to be enough. They need to do more. And I've said this before, they should do something like YouTube, something with like viewership and shit. But that's just me though. So
you see, I thought actually you were gonna go somewhere else with that, and I thought you were gonna say that they created this whole thing as kind of a sidestep, so that people would stop paying attention to the bad stuff that's happening on Twitch. Yeah, no, you're definitely right.
I mean, you can definitely see it like that. You can definitely see it as it's a sidestep. And you know, they're like, oh yeah, hey, here's an easier way to make money. Forget every bad stuff we do. But like at the end of the day, I still think a lot of people are like very untrustworthy of Twitch because of all the stuff they do. So
this is my question though, right? Because you said this is a bad business model. What's the alternative? Like, what if not paying you based on your subs and, you know, your commercial counts and all that? Like basically the money that you as a content creator bring to the platform. Like, how should payouts work if that's not how you think is ideal?
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It should be just exactly like YouTube's, because YouTube's, while, you know, YouTube isn't perfect, and yeah, you have to be very big as well, because let's be honest, you have to be big anywhere to get money. I still think it's a little bit more plausible, because you just gotta get your views going, and you get your pay, instead of, you know, getting all them subs, which I guess you can say, you know, it's still the same thing that applies on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't, like, make that the mandatory, right? And then in that case, it brings the question is like, how can you do that on Twitch? And for me personally, I just think they got to write an actual algorithm for Twitch. I just
okay. Wait, what's the difference between? Because I'm not educated super on this, right? What's the difference between the payout system on YouTube versus Twitch? Other than that, YouTube keeps it at 100. Like YouTube still pays for memberships, which is the same thing as subs, right? And it pays based on view, and view for the commercials that are on your streams, right? So it's the same as Twitch there too. Is there any other differences? Like it has super chats as well, which is just donos.
The thing is, with YouTube itself, since you can make videos that will stay on that platform forever, at, you know, passive income, that's more money to the content creator.
Okay, but
and Twitch doesn't have something like that. Like VODs get deleted after how many days?
If you're not an affiliate, it's like 7. If it's
14.
No, I think it's 14 once you're affiliated.
Oh yes. Once you're affiliated and partner is like a few days more. Yeah.
I think it's almost, isn't it like a month?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's gotta be.
God, too bad we're not partners.
They have to. You lose content on Twitch. It doesn't
100%.
stay there. You can't archive it.
100%. Like you have to.
And
like,
even on like clips, you don't get money for clips.
You don't.
Oh, you don't?
No, you don't. And I mean, sure, right? We have the ads here on Twitch, but like the ads is so little in revenue, right? That like YouTube, I'm pretty sure they do it better. Me, I don't, you know, have any way of knowing that. I mean, Spiky, I know you do, but I don't know if you've noticed if there's any difference between like ad revenue from actual ads between Twitch and YouTube.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think I have like ads enabled on my Twitch channel. Like, I'm not.
Hey, better than
So I
Kyrie.
can't. I can't comment on that. But it's definitely, for me at least, from what I've seen,
Mhm.
and from what I can infer, I believe YouTube's ad system is better because, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, there's content there that you can make passive income from.
Yep.
Mhm.
And even if it's like a short or something, they recently changed the how shorts get monetized. So that's like small clips. Uh,
Mhm.
that's something I really don't see Twitch doing is monetizing clips,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which could be like a huge thing for them.
Because a lot of people clip
If
all the time.
yeah, even if like I don't know if it would like change the amount of money people get that much because I don't know how much you make from ads on Twitch, like I said. So I don't know if it would like even compete with how much you make over on YouTube
Yeah.
with the same sort of like video style.
100%. Me personally, I just think at the end of the day, and this is why, I agree with Spike and all this. I just think YouTube, in a whole general sense, just has better incentives for content creators. Like this incentive right here by Twitch, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad in any way. It's good for people like, everyone here at VOB. But I think about it in the long term with like every other content creator, right? Like it's a hit or miss incentive is what I like to call it. And I think that's the problem with Twitch. They lack incentive. Like, yeah, you have all the interaction, but like, it's still a hit or miss.
I
Yeah.
guess I never missed, huh?
Oh,
The clip system for Twitch, now that I think about it, is quite weird.
It really
It's
is.
almost like they invented the clip system to complement other platforms. Because a lot of people, right, they have mods dedicated to just clipping moments in their channel. And then they'll go and they'll use those clips to make shorts and videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
and they're
like,
not a priority here on Twitch, which it should be.
yeah, it's like a
They could be doing
tool
a
that
lot.
Twitch has made just for you to use for your YouTube channel or your TikTok, instead of them utilizing that tool to keep people on their platform. It's like a supplementary, like a plugin that you download. You know what I mean? It's weird. Why would they implement a feature like that if it doesn't help them make any money? Now that I'm thinking about it, if they
Honest,
can't monetize it.
honestly,
And clips don't appear in like on your homepage on Twitch, do they? Unless you
no,
like highlight them.
I
no.
don't think so. You have to look for them specifically.
Yeah, you have to go to videos and then go in the tab and then select clips and then you can look at all your clips or the clips you've created.
Gee, that's a missed opportunity right there. Like if you monetize
Mhm.
clips and then just put them on the front page of
Yeah.
your page,
You know what I
it'd
think
make
it
a lot
is?
more sense.
You know what I think it
What?
is? And again, this is where I'm coming back to like bad business models. I just don't think Twitch is realizing that their business model is just outdated. Clips is everything now, right? We got Instagram doing shorts, Facebook does shorts, Twitter does shorts too. Believe it or not, they have a weird way of doing the shorts. It's weird. Like if you click on a video, you can swipe up and it brings you to the next video on your timeline. It is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. TikTok, right? The biggest one is doing it, and now YouTube is doing it properly. And I watch more YouTube Shorts than anything out of all the stuff that I'm telling you guys. And I tell you,
Yeah.
like, it's just so essential. Like, if Twitch did something like that, or at least did more care on their clipping system, I think that'd bring a lot more incentive. But that's just me though. That's just me though. I don't know what they think when they're over there, but they can figure that out, right? I like.
Right?
Well,
Right?
now that you now that you mentioned that, I guess from a certain point of view, you could argue that Twitch is better to start off on content creation then, because if you make those clips, you can export them to other sources of traction like TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, and that way you build those platforms as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm still gonna say it, and this hasn't changed my opinion like at all for how YouTube is, but I legitimately believe that YouTube, if you want to be a content creator, is the best platform to start on. There's a grind to it. However, that grind is necessary if you want your content to be good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could say that for everything, right? Everything in content creation. It's grinding and staying consistent. At the end of the day, that's all you need. Just that. And I mean, I was thinking about that actually the other day about like consistency, right? I feel like a lot of people feel like they just got to be consistent for a week and then they're good. When in reality, it's like it's a progress. You have to be dedicated to that nonstop.
Being consistent as a content creator is fucking hard, especially if you're working alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah,
100%.
No, this stuff, like we were talking about it earlier. It requires a team.
Yeah,
it does. It requires.
This is a production. This is why I'm studying communications to educate myself on these sort of topics with like social media and all these platforms. This whole thing requires planning and
It
a
does.
team.
It really does.
If you wanna grow fast on any platform, you need to have an idea that you can execute with a team.
Exactly, and I'm gonna keep
you
it.
You can do it by yourself. I don't doubt. That's kind of the one of the best things about social media is that you can do it by yourself.
It's just
However,
harder.
it's not gonna turn out as good as it could be if you worked with a team.
Yeah, and you know that's one thing I want to point out. A lot of people, like a bunch of the bigger content creators, will be like, and I'm gonna put VTubers into a twist in this. They'll be like, "Oh, you don't need to have a fancy model. You don't need to have all these nice assets. You don't need to have anything of this. You just have fun, be yourself, and it'll come to you in consistency or when you're consistent, right?" And I say that's like not necessarily true. In some cases, you can still have that.
Depends on what you want to do. Because if you want to stream, then yeah, you go ahead and do it. If you want to make this a career and actually,
do more with it,
what you're doing, then it's a whole different process.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though, right? And this is where I'm gonna make the main point about all this: is that at the end of the day, these people did that when the market was still fresh for content creators, especially in the VTuber community, okay? That shit was so fresh that it didn't matter if you were PNG of a very easy to make 3D model or just a very simple 2D. All of that was new. Everyone was fucking with that. Now you have to step up the game. That's just how the market changed.
Yeah, because
everyone's making stuff better.
This whole sphere is so saturated. You need to stand out. You need something different to stand out.
Exactly, and this is why your point of having a team is so essential nowadays. Because yes, you can do it by yourself. I'm not going to doubt that. There's a lot of people that can, but having a team is so crucial because it just makes your life easier. You make better content. And even aside from the team, networking is essential. Okay, because like I see a bunch of VTubers that like haven't even streamed yet, but then they get like followed by like Nux, some of the VShojo girls, and all they do is then they use that to like slowly keep building up, and then boom, they do their first Twitch stream, and like they get affiliate on the first day. It's like no way. Like, I mean, like not on the first day, but they hit the requirements first day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy how people do stuff nowadays. It's actually insane, but
it's marketing. That's why if you want to be a VTuber, like Twitter interactions are really important. Exactly. Even though I myself don't do them because honestly I don't have the time nor care for.
Wait till we all rebrand.
I see how important they are if you're starting off. There's you make connections through that. That's how I met all of you, actually. So
yeah, no, there's so much to keep track of, like as a content creator, right? That it's impossible to do it by yourself. To stay on top of trends, to record it, to edit it, right? Just editing small TikToks. I used to take a day a week, right? Where I would edit 7 TikToks just for the whole week. And that used to take like a whole day. I was exhausted by the end of that. I can't imagine these people that are producing TikToks 7 days a week, shorts 7 days a week that are different from their TikToks, a YouTube video a week, plus streaming. I can't imagine that. There's no way you could do something like that without having a team, like you mentioned. And it's just without that resource and without doing that, growing you're not going to grow as efficiently as you possibly could.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
So
Dude, now that you mentioned that, I remember back when I started like when my channel actually started to pop off, I said I was gonna do like a video a week, like every Friday. I was like, after like the first like 3 consistent uploads, I was like, dude, I cannot do this. I am burning myself out.
Right?
It's so hard.
It's so
Yeah, you
hard because
weren't
of all the
streaming anymore.
priorities.
Exactly. Yeah, you weren't streaming anymore. You weren't on VC anymore. And then that one time you did jump on VC, you're like, you know what? This is it. I'm here.
Yeah, no, it's tough, man. It's tough. Well, one day we'll figure it out. But got anything else you want to say, Senpai? Because I think to just wrap it all up, this Twitch feature, I like it. I like that they make it a little bit easier for us smaller content creators. I just think it's not the right step in the direction. That's my final case for this.
Yeah, and I can also agree with that too. And I also see it as like small content creators just getting something. That's the that's far as only good thing that I see. But everything you said was pretty spot on. I mean, that's another way to look at things. But I mean, as far as that, I mean, sheesh. That's it for me.
That's it for you? All right, what about you two? You don't want to add anything else, or you guys good?
I'm good.
Alrighty. Alrighty, well, talking about good stuff, I don't know which one to start. I don't know. Look, we had 2 animes, okay, long-awaited animes to come out, and they came out this past week. Is that correct, gentlemen? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Why do you say it like that?
All right, do we want to talk about...
What?
What do you mean?
Kyrie's like, nyas.
Because the anime was great. It was...
All right, I'll let you fellas choose. Do you guys want to talk about an old shonen coming back to its greatness, or do you want to talk about a new shonen just being hype as fuck?
Let's start with the old one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, let's talk about Bleach.
Let's talk about Bleach.
I'll let you guys do this.
All right. I mean, what else is there to say? It's back. The animation is actually like borderline better than it's ever been, just based on that one episode.
True.
Mass
True, it looks so good.
I'm so happy because Bleach was my favorite over Naruto for a long time. It stopped being my favorite when I watched the Fullbringer arc. I was like, this is the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life. It made me genuinely disappointed in Bleach. It was one of the worst anime like shonen arcs from the big 3 that I've ever seen. That
didn't need to be there.
It didn't need to be there. They have filler arcs that are more enjoyable than that.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. There's plenty of filler arcs that have like way, way, way better writing than the Fullbringer arc does. It's a bridge arc. It's one of those arcs where it's like, I like the 1,000-Year Blood War, okay, which is the arc we're in currently. But just be like, the Fullbringer arc exists only to bridge the gap between where Bleach should have ended and where it's going to end. It's not an arc that's necessary. It's not an arc that's nice, cool to watch. It is just a big lamer arc. But I'm so glad it's back, and we start off with a bang with mass genocide. So,
God damn. Look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm gonna agree with you guys that Bleach is good. Okay, I've only read the first volume, and honestly, you told me that's like the most sleeper like arc out of all of them.
yeah.
I actually enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the best arc out of all of them, but for what I read, I genuinely enjoyed it. It's like One Piece, right? Like, what was the arc called when they finally met? What's the clown's name? What's the clown? Buggy. Yeah, when they first met Buggy. Yeah, when they first met Buggy. What was that arc called? I genuinely enjoyed that arc, and then I realized that they keep getting better and better after each arc. But that aside,
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's so long ago.
Like at the very start, no?
Yeah,
that was like right at the very start.
Yeah, it was right after they got Zoro. That's all I remember. I think I'm at the Skype arc, but I don't remember shit anymore. But Bleach, I liked it. I want to keep reading it, and I know I'm not going to be able to catch up before this, but I'm gonna keep reading because I got volume 2 and 3 the other day. Because I'm reading it. I genuinely just like reading.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good read. I think the anime is gonna be better than the read, though. I'm not gonna lie. The reason I say that for Bleach, for the final season at least, the reason I say that is because I remember reading Bleach as it was coming out, and I got more and more disappointed as time went on. The reason I say that is because the ending was rushed. It wasn't selling anymore, so they gave him an ultimatum. You have to finish the manga. We give you so many weeks left. We give you so many chapters left to finish. You have to finish the manga. And you could really, really, really tell that that's the case because he stops drawing backgrounds on the characters. Everything that was built up just gets torn down by the end of it. It's like it was beautiful up until the last few chapters, the Thousand Year Blood War arc. I hope they remedy that. I actually hope they diverged from the manga and try to make that better because it got really lazy towards the end. Even the art got really lazy towards the end of the Thousand Year Blood War. So I hope the anime is going to be a more enjoyable experience than the actual manga was.
This is starting to sound like Mid Clover. I'm not gonna lie.
No, listen. The story is better than Mid Clover. I think Bleach at its worst. No, that's not true. That's the Fullbringer arc. The Thousand Year Blood War at its worst is better than Black Clover at its best. It's just that
I can
the
believe
manga.
it. I can believe it.
Yeah, it's just the manga. I felt disappointed. It's not even that compared to like other manga, it would be bad. The art was still great. Of the big three, when it comes to like the manga art, Bleach has the best one, I think, personally.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So even at its worst, right? Even when you could tell that the quality dropped, it was still better than anything around it. It's just like if you hold it to its own standard, it didn't add up. Like I said, the biggest thing I noticed was towards the end of the manga, and you guys can go and fact check this for me as well. But he stopped drawing backgrounds like completely. They were just white shots. It was the characters in the foreground, and the background was just white shots, or it was the sky.
Actually,
he always angled it towards the sky.
I think I can fact check that for you real quick. Let me get my phone because I actually was on the last couple chapters. Hello.
But yeah, the last few chapters, like it was all white backdrops. He just stopped drawing the backgrounds.
Damn.
He just stopped caring. That's actually
But
crazy.
it's not even. He would zoom into the characters' faces a lot more than he used to, so that the background took up a lot less space than it used to. But still, it was something I noticed as we were going on. It was either just really gray backgrounds or really white backgrounds. He basically just he stopped caring. He stopped drawing. Like if you compare it to earlier chapters of Bleach, he would draw full detailed backgrounds, except in rare moments like action scenes where that stuff doesn't matter. But like the scenery, it all became like white marble palaces and stuff like that, with no cracks or crevices on the walls or floors. It just really easy backgrounds to draw.
That sounds like
from what I'm seeing right now, yeah.
Yeah, and if you compare that to like old stuff, like go to Hueco Mundo, right? Hueco Mundo was drawn in every frame.
It's so good.
It was beautiful.
Oh my god, dude, the Oranka arc. Oh, it's so good. My boy Grim, yeah.
Grim Jow Jaggerjax. He is such a beast of a character. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope the anime does it better. And there's one twist at the end I genuinely don't like, and to this day I still don't understand it. I need to talk to maybe Sticky about it to see, because he's the lore master of Bleach. I need to understand what the hell happened in that last like few scenes in the last fight, because I still don't understand what happened. But I hope they change that too, because I don't understand that and I think it's terrible. But anyway, yeah, I'm really excited for Bleach to be back. Mass genocide right off the bat. We killed a bunch of innocent people, and animation is great. Those are my takeaways from the first episode.
That sounds holy crap.
Actually, the only thing I didn't like about the first episode, CG hollows, but you know, what can you do? It's to be expected nowadays.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
that
there's
was
not
like
much you
the
can do
only
now.
thing I didn't like.
Yeah, nowadays you can't. It seems it's inevitable. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, they're always there. Nothing you could do, right?
Dude, now if they were on the same level as UFO Table, then there'd be an excuse.
Ufotable.
UFO Table.
UFO Table.
I refuse to do this. I will not comment. I don't care.
Anyway, this is coming from the guy that says Xanurkin. Anyway.
I'm not gonna do this either.
All right, all right.
Peace is staying within
Anyway,
me.
Bleach, man, Bleach. I really enjoyed the animation. I can't actually, I don't know the studio that actually did it, but I think it's a Disney uh owned studio.
Hmm.
I don't think it's an actual like big time animation studio. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on this, but it looked really good. It looked really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, Disney has been venturing into the anime scene and, you know, getting in business with or owning anime companies, like animation companies for a while now, actually. Since, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Star Wars Visions.
Yeah.
It was basically a like it was it 6 episodes? I forget. But it was a few episodes series of Star Wars since Disney owns Star Wars. And they made a series of unrelated episodes. Every episode was its own story, and every episode was done by a different animation company and written by a different animation company for anime. And they were all done in Japanese dub and it was basically 6 different Star Wars animes. So they've been dipping their toe inside of anime for a while now, Disney, and now this is a great first step for them. I think is procuring Bleach and then animating it themselves in house.
Mhm.
Because now that they're just become an even bigger monopoly.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
did
it's
either of you
actually
two see the?
it's Studio Pierrot.
It's Studio Pierrot still? No way. Why can't they give Boruto this love, man? Like all I
Yeah.
have to do is like, hold on a second. I'm gonna send this in VOB, but Bleach gets this treatment, which you know what? Thank God Bleach is getting this treatment, but Boruto gets this?
Let me see here.
What the fuck?
That has got to be one of the most beautiful, like. I don't know who was animating Boruto crying. They probably thought this was it. They thought this is gonna be the most banger thing to ever be released.
Dude, the ice is so small.
Kyrie, do you see this?
I'm trying not to. It's just unbelievable. I just have no words.
Just no words, huh?
Yeah, that's the Boruto animation. And for you guys you can't see, we're watching the Boruto cry animation here.
Everyone knows it. It's been memed everywhere on the internet. Like at this point, it's history. It's history to remember that Boruto he just didn't have it in him.
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens when you milk a series. It's just I'm gonna give it a buck. Like personally speaking, you could have done it like 20,000 generations later. It would have been better. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't know what else to tell y'all. But yeah, no, I mean, I got nothing much to say all about Bleach. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, when I get to watch it, I get to enjoy it as much as you guys did. But yeah, no, for me, I'm just like, yeah, I like Bleach. Yeah, it's good.
I mean, if you want to do what I did when I was like rewatching the series, I took I had on me like a filler list, and I just skipped all the filler, and then once the old anime finished, I just kept reading the manga.
Yeah, that's what you do. You definitely skip the filler because Bleach of the big three I think has the most filler.
Really, Bleach?
Yeah.
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 I thought it was Naruto.
No, Naruto had really bad filler. Like it had like a year of filler at the same time, which that oh, man, that pissed me off. But Bleach, like almost half of the anime is filler.
No shot.
It's crazy.
Like
They have
600
insane...
episodes, and half of that is filler.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I gotta say, 90% of that filler is better than the Fullbringer arc.
So what you're saying is I should just watch all the filler and just skip the Fullbringer arc. Got it.
Yes. No, there's one arc I remember in specific, which is they gave Zanpakuto's lives, like their
That
own
was the
souls.
best one.
That was such a good filler arc. That should have been canon.
100%.
That was such a good filler arc. There was that one, and the other one that was pretty good as well, especially animation-wise, was the arc where they cloned every Shinigami, and then everyone had to fight themselves.
Whoa, that actually sounds dope. That actually sounds dope.
Yeah, those were the two best arcs, filler arcs, and both of them 100% way better than the Fullbringer arc. I still, I can't get over my boy running around with the swastika sword.
Was- the Fullbringer arc at the beginning, I was into it,
Okay.
but then, when was it? I like the concept of Fullbring,
Mm-hmm.
but like the motivations of the villains and the other characters didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So I just kind of lost interest, and I thought it was very stupid. Like, this is very cool. This is a very cool power system that could be integrated into, Ichigo.
Yeah.
But, oh man, it's just bad execution. It was mid.
Yeah. The only thing I thought the entire time while going through the Fullbringer arc, because while you don't want to Dragon Ball affect things, right, and just continuously power scale up, power scale up, power scale up, all I thought about is Ichigo at any point during his Fullbringer training, Bankai Ichigo easy claps him.
Fun.
Like there's nothing that he has that matches Bankai Ichigo's Flash Step. There's nothing that he has that matches Hollow Mask. There's nothing he has that matches his old his Black Getsuga Tensho. You know, like if that's why I thought the power system thing even was lame, because I was like, okay, let's say we stick with this, right, and we move with this, and that's his power for the rest of the series. Which that didn't even end up being the case, right? Because they threw that out the window pretty quick. What's he gonna do with that? He's not captain level anymore. We don't need Ichigo around if that's all he can do. Like, he's gonna be slaying regular hollows. He's gonna be like a foot soldier, you know?
Yeah, I know, but like the Fullbring like drip for his
The
aura.
Fullbringer drip mixed with the Bankai, that was different. That was worth the training arc. That was worth the training arc. His sword change, that was worth. That's what we were training for. We weren't training for abilities. We were training for drip. He was grinding like an RPG.
Fun.
Oh man, no, yeah, I'm really excited to see what Bleach brings coming forward. And yeah, I'm of the big three, it's the one I'm most hyped for right now. Number one, Bleach. Number two, One Piece, and number three, unfortunately, because it is, people keep calling it big three, Boruto.
Don't you ever say that out of your mouth ever again.
There's only one big three.
24 episodes for an outfit.
There's nobody else cannot get in the big three. It's over. It's done. We only got one big three.
Yeah,
Oh
but
God.
Boruto is Naruto continued, man.
I don't give a
It's an
damn.
extension.
Naruto is cringe.
It
He
is so
failed
bad.
his father. I'm sorry.
He's actually stronger than his dad in the manga now.
It's cringe. They
It
killed
is.
Kurama and they took Sasuke's Rinnegan.
It's so cringy, man. It's so bad.
But the only thing I liked about Boruto was the fight between Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki.
That was good. Their fight versus Ishiki was good as well. I mean, not Ishiki. That was a bad fight. I did not like the Ishiki fight. Their fight versus Jigen was good.
You got.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
That
I
was
still
good.
I prefer the Momoshiki one, just
I
because
prefer it, yeah.
I really like the choreography in the fight.
You
They
like
were
that?
actually using martial arts, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was rated pretty C for cringe for me still. Sorry.
What?
This is it. I just didn't like it. I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't see nothing hype about it. I'm sorry. It's rated C for cringe. Just throwing it
Are
out
we
there.
talking about Bleach or Boruto?
Boruto.
Whoa,
Okay.
you're talking. That's in all of the Naruto franchise. In all of the Naruto franchise, I think that's the best fight scene. That or Kakashi versus Obito. It's like a tie between those two for me.
I think the series did better than the movie, honestly. That fight.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. You're talking about the movie one, Kyrie, or the one from the show?
For some reason, I actually like the movie one better than the show. Even though the
Oh,
show
oh.
actually went harder, like I'm not gonna lie. But for some reason, like the movie is just it was just dynamic. I don't know what it is. I got love for the
You like the big mech battles?
yeah.
It's
Like
kinda different.
yeah, but I mean the show. I
But
mean,
they were
I'll say the show
throwing
did better.
hands though.
They wasn't throwing good hands. Let me put it
Oh,
out
They were
there.
though. It was actual good
whoa.
choreography.
I
That's
don't
nuts that you're saying
know.
this.
It's just I'm sorry. It's rated C for cringe. I can't, man. I just can't.
That's wild.
Well,
That's
well,
wild.
rated S for sleep. Wrong turn. Sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it again.
Your opinions today are just really bad, huh?
Today?
Hey, it's subjective. So, your opinions could be bad too. Just put it out there.
Mickey
you
Mouse
fan-
Clubhouse was a great reference.
Iron Man too.
Iron Man was a great OP.
Speaking of references, now that we're on the topic,
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, that's a great transition. Let's go.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Earlier today on stream, actually, we reacted to the opening and ending of this, which I think I think they complement each other so well. As in, it's a tragedy what happened. Okay, the song for the ending should have been on top of the opening, because the opening's animation is so goated because of all the references and the Easter eggs, and the ending's animation is just pulls from the actual fight scene at the end of the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
But the song is so good on the ending. It's so much better than the opening. And this is what we were talking about before. Carrie thinks it's sleeper, but it is. Yeah,
Dude,
I love
the
Chainsaw Man the first
opening.
episode.
Whoa.
Opening, like the animation of the opening, is so good. I thought it was 3D for a sec when I first saw it.
Especially the gun, right?
Yeah. Yes. It's
You-
so good.
Spiky, you've seen the video with all the references, right?
Yeah.
It's so cool. I've never seen anything like that. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. For that reason alone, I'm willing to place this OP, even though the song is pretty mid, in like GOAT tier. I'm willing to place it in GOAT tier just because of the references. Kyrie disagrees with me vehemently.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man.
well, Kyrie's a sleeper.
I'm just saying, man. It's just I agree everything to that. Like I mean, it was okay. I mean, but it's something that anybody else could have did. I expected something new. That's all I want.
When have you ever seen this
What
before?
were
Something
you
new?
expecting?
When have you ever seen this before?
But I'm saying anybody could have did it. I mean, I mean, anybody did references to something in their opening or something. It's just I don't know. I don't see it as a big hype. I'm just throwing it up there. Don't get me wrong. The anime is awesome. I watched it. I love it.
Yes, it's great. At least we can agree on that.
Towards the end too, the first episode, I was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna spoil nothing." I was like, "Ain't no way." But anyway, I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna ride it like like your other companions when it comes to your opinions. But I just no. It's just enough for me. I'm sorry. It's cool. It's cool, but it's just not hype worthy. I'm sorry. I got standards.
Okay.
I'm looking back at it again. It's just so good. It's so good.
You know what? Tell us, what are your standards, Kyrie? What meets your standards?
Yeah, I want to
Can
hear
you
that.
say some BS like the opening for Yu Yu Hakusho or Hunter x Hunter?
Okay. I got the best opening ever, and nothing cannot top this. I'm telling you, it stops
Don't say
every
Evangelion.
bro. I'm telling you, it stops any anime.
I'm waiting.
So you
What do
ready?
we got? Yep.
So that anime is Boba 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 Boba. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Three more.
Yes, bro. Nothing is better than that opening, bro. Y'all never seen Boba 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 Boba? Huh?
I am gonna keep it a buck with the achievement. No, I can't
It's
say
been
that.
on Tsunami. What do you mean?
You
Going
gotta
to watch
send
it
remember.
right now. I'm watching it as we speak.
What do you mean?
It's like, huh?
This is a classic. What do you mean? I know in y'all childhood, y'all have seen this. I'm gonna put
No,
it
I
in the
haven't.
thing. 100%. I mean, you're from Canada. You don't count. But
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I know, Biko, you have seen this in your childhood somewhere.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, I haven't. I just saw a dude with a big fucking golf ball as his head. No, I'm good.
You
No.
know what? You're from Cali. You don't count. Spiky, I know you have seen this.
I've seen it.
You, oh, you seen
I've
it?
seen it. Yeah, I've
This,
seen
this
it.
guy is
It's
from
good,
Puerto
it's
Rico,
good.
from nowhere, and he's seen this before y'all. Y'all near me. What
Wait,
is
hold on. Why
going
you gotta
on?
say like from nowhere?
Oh, just this man.
Why you gotta say it like that, man?
I just
You know,
watched that intro, by the way.
it's
This
gold,
is the
ain't it?
wackest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, the show is completely whack, but
It-
it's funny.
This is
yeah,
the
it
worst
is.
anime
It is.
OP I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, I know you want to sing with it.
See?
I know you want to sing that. Come on, man.
Bro, this is the worst anime OP
Oh
I've
my
ever seen
god!
in my
Here he
life.
go. He mad because I agree with his, and he doesn't want to
No.
say mine. Like it
No.
be like that,
I'm
bro.
watching this and this guy's nose hair come out and he starts whipping people with it.
Dude, the anime is funny as fuck.
Okay,
Is
I
it?
believe it, all right? It's probably like, what is it? Gintama, all right? I could get that
Yeah.
same vibe from it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
But oh my god, there
You
was
get hit with a
nothing.
backslash wave, bro. You don't know nothing about that. See,
Bro, I don't want to know anything about that. Thank God I know nothing about that.
backslash wave, bro. It's OP, bro. The man fart in the back of his hand and just unleash like fire of hell, bro.
This sounds. I'm kind of scared. I don't even. I'm so scared. I don't
Dude,
think I even want to
honestly,
see
if
that.
you watch the first episode, you get a feel of what the series is.
Yeah, it's a comedy series. 100%.
That's fine, but this guy is saying best?
Bro, it's
Anime
better than that,
OP?
man.
No,
Nobody
bro,
wants to see
please.
no
Are you
3D.
no, hold up. Are you talking about the song
Yes,
or the
yes.
actual animation? Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like you know the open. Like I just seen that shit
Yeah.
a lot as a kid. Yeah.
Okay. I
But the
kinda
anime,
agree with
hell
you,
no.
But the animation.
Oh no.
No, I thought you were talking about the animation.
No,
Wait,
I
you
just
think
said
this,
no.
you think this
I'd be
song
trolling
is
then.
better, Kyrie?
Yes,
No.
man.
Spiky,
I like
you
that
too?
opening. Man, I like that opening better than what I'm saying. Even though Chainsaw got references and stuff like that. It's just nothing new.
I'm
to
not
me.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I think
Lie.
it's actually kind of better.
Lie.
See, he's woke.
Bro.
Everybody, Spikey is woke. He belongs to this country,
Spikey.
100%.
Spiky, just lie, bro. Just lie.
Oh no,
Oh.
let him tell the truth.
Dakota,
Chat.
what are we gonna do with these two?
I'm
I get some
Favorite
W's in the
animals.
chat for this.
Look,
Yo,
look,
this-
I'm gonna
this is
keep
what
it a
we get.
bug. I'm gonna keep it a bug. Look, I like the opening. The animations were cool, but realistically, I prefer more openings than Chainsaw Man. I like it. But, there's other hype openings. So
That's fine. Who
You know
said no one's arguing it's the best? They're saying their boba is better than Chainsaw Man.
all right, you know
That-
what? Here, hold up. You know what's better than the opening? All right, my senpai is annoying opening. That shit. Ooh,
That's
slapper.
awesome. That's awesome.
That
I'm
is a
sorry.
slapper. That's a slapper. I'm telling you.
It's a true story, Tiff.
Wait, is it?
Yes, man. It tells the life of me.
Oh no, not you. Literally the anime.
Yeah, that's a good anime.
It is a good
That was a
action.
good anime. That was a good opening too.
A dun dun dun.
Yeah.
A dun dun dun.
100%.
Yeah, I
Oh.
still think like some of the best anime opening songs are from Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree too. I agree
100%.
too.
100%.
They're so good.
100%.
They're so good.
Which one
Yeah,
was?
I would.
Which one was the one where it's like daddy daddy do dun 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 dun? I think it's the
Yeah,
second one,
that's the
right?
name of it.
It's the second one, right?
Yeah, it's the
I
second
believe
one.
so.
Yeah. Second
I
season.
can't believe you watched it, Spikey. I wouldn't expect you to watch that. 100%.
Oh, dude, I love Kaguya-sama. It's so good.
Bro.
The
Even
dub
Kendall
for
watched that.
Kaguya is so good.
Dude, both are good. Like sub and dub are so good.
They really
It's
are.
like,
They really
I
are.
watch both because it's a different experience watching both.
100%.
We should watch that sometime, like in like in the VC. We should just like put that on. That would actually be down. I would be down for that too. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I'm not gonna lie.
I
That,
usually trash the dub, but like I really didn't have no bad opinion about it. Like I fucked with it.
so what y'all are saying is you guys like dub at times, huh?
Oh yeah, there's some animes where the dub is better than the sub. It happens.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. You know, real talk. Now we're getting to this discussion, like comedy or I guess slice of life animes. If you guys have watched a lot, what do you guys say is like one of your favorites?
Obvious.
Slice
Love
of
is
life
war.
or comedy?
Sometimes comedy is with slice of life, so it's kind of hard to separate
Well,
the two.
yeah. Kaguya-sama Love is War and
I know what you're about to say. I'm trying to think about it too. I forgot
yeah,
the name of it. Konosuba.
Konosuba,
Yeah, Konosuba's
yes.
really good. Yeah, Konosuba is amazing, but I was trying to think of what's that one anime where the principal like like wrestles the fucking deer?
I know
jeez.
exactly what you're talking about. I forgot what
I
it's
know,
called.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that one. Oh, what is that one? I know what you're talking about. It's old.
Oh me.
That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy.
It's not Chunibyo, never mind.
No, Shinibio and Other Delusions. I like that. That's a good slice of life in my opinion. I really like that one.
It was okay.
It's cute. It just like they made like the last part of it a movie. I never actually watched that movie, but yeah.
Essential Quintuplets, good as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. I actually like I actually have
Dude,
the manga.
I binged that manga. It was so good.
Except the ending.
Yeah.
The ending was mid.
You know,
I
I
love
was
the
salty
ending.
at the end, but you know, we take
We take it.
what we can
All right,
get.
See, I
but-
feel like I'm the only one that's like completely satisfied with the end. Like I was salty, and then they revealed the backstory, and I was like, I'm fine. This is great.
Yeah, but it turned out it was all a dream. Like I ain't having that. I ain't having that, my guy. I'm not.
Turned out it's all a dream, huh?
What?
For quintessential, right?
No,
Oh, which one are you guys talking about?
that
We're
one.
talking about-
It's,
yeah, that.
yeah. What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
Wait, never mind. I think I'm getting shit mixed up now. I think I'm just gonna sit back
Bro's
here.
watching Lost.
Bro, I'm fucking lost now. On Shaw. All right, but Komi-san
The
though. What are
Devil's
you?
Fight as a part-time is really
I love
funny
the Devil's
in
Part Timer. Oh, season 2 is out for Devil's Part Timer. I want to watch that.
Yeah, honestly, he changed the studio. The main character looks nothing like he did in season
Oh
one.
yeah, no, the animation is very different. That's 100%.
Yeah, and I'm kind of waiting for the dub on it because like the Japanese one, like it's funny, but it's not the same as the dub. Like that's an anime where I think the dub did it better than the
Sub.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive, Swacky?
I actually like
Yes.
stuff for Devil's Part Timer. I was actually, I think that was like my second actual anime to ever watch. Like legitimately, like I don't count like Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon. I mean Dragon Ball Z, sure, right? But like I feel like the Pokemon Beyblade and all that, while they are animes, I wouldn't consider them like animes, if that makes sense. You know, like my first legitimate anime aside from the mainstream was literally The Devil's a Part Timer and Kill la Kill. And then I think after that I went to SAO, but then that's when the weird years happen. So I'll stop right
My
there.
first anime was a biking anime. It was like about mountain biking, and it was like an isekai about mountain biking.
What the fuck?
It was called it was called Eat a 10 Jump.
That was your first anime you just said?
Yeah, I watched it as a kid.
Wow. Okay, we're not counting Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball, the original one, was my first anime.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
You know what?
watched
I
that
think
and then
I think that
Dragon
one
Ball.
counts. I think Dragon Ball counts just because it's not as
Okay.
mainstream as Z. Let's be honest here. Because
Yeah,
I watched Dragon Ball
yeah.
Z. I never heard. I didn't know they had Dragon Ball before Z.
Well,
Dude, I
because
got
my
the
mother and
disc
father were.
DVDs
Oh, continue.
for no, like for like Christmas and my birthday, I got three box sets for the DVDs for I got the first like Dragon Ball season,
Mhm.
on DVD, and I got the Boo Saga in DVD as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey.
Nice and nice. Yeah, me and my parents were, my mother especially my mother, was an anime fan. So
Hey,
we would
yo.
sit down and watch the original Dragon Ball with each other when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and that was my first anime.
Yeah, that's actually dope. That is actually dope.
It was very cool. It was very cool. Yeah, and then we moved on to Z, and then GT after Z, because Super didn't exist back then, of course. And I loved GT. I remember when I was a kid, GT was my favorite Dragon Ball.
GT's opening.
Which one?
Not the Grand Tour opening, but the other one's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, both are good, to be honest. Both are good. I genuinely like. I mean, if we're gonna, for real talk though, as much as like GT was weird on some aspects, I feel like they did the characters better than they did in Super, in my opinion.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I like that they actually like gave Goten some character.
Yeah. No. How about the big one? How about the big one? Boo. They actually made Boo useful and actually had a role instead of giving some lame ass excuse in Super for him not being able to do anything.
It's true, yeah. He got absorbed by Oob.
Yes, exactly.
Goddamn move.
Yeah, no, and I thought Super Saiyan 4 was. I still think Super Saiyan 4 is a way better transformation than Super Saiyan Blue.
100%. I don't like Blue. I really don't like Blue. Like, I hate how they just
I like
really
the
cramped.
Blue, but I prefer Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, why do they have to cram so many? So many transformations. It's unnecessary.
Like, I've come to terms with Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, all that stuff, Ultra Instinct, but I would have much preferred if Super just took Super Saiyan 4 and rocked with it, because Super Saiyan 4 was a great idea. There's no reason for it not to be canon.
100%.
It's such a cool form, and they could have just explained it that is the Super Saiyan God form instead of Super Saiyan 4.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and it would have made sense too. Like Super Saiyan God, why is his hair blue?
I guess it's like supposed to represent tranquility in achieving that form, but like the writing is so bad that it just like they throw that away. They throw that away the moment the stakes get higher. It's stupid. Like.
But to me, it's not even about that. It's like when you see Super Saiyan God, right? Like a god of a Saiyan, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is a Saiyan? A Saiyan's a monkey. Where is any of the monkey aspect of Super Saiyan Blue? It's a human with blue hair. Like,
Yeah, they really botched it up, dude. They really botched it up. Ugh.
I just remembered the name of that one comedy anime was Nichijou.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you see now that makes sense. That makes sense now. No, but seriously though, like real talk, you know what pissed me off all about Dragon Ball, like Super's transformations, is not the fact that they had God, Blue, and then Ultra Instinct. It was for the fact that like they weren't really useful, right? Because like let's think about it, right? Super Saiyan, right? Like Goku was struggling against Frieza, and he transformed Super Saiyan, which fucking beat the crap out of Frieza and won. God didn't even do anything to Beerus, and then it was scrapped. We got Blue. And Blue didn't really do anything to Frieza because they didn't win. They lost. They were bodied. And Blue didn't do anything for any of the other arcs. It couldn't go against Jiren.
Blue was useless against Jiren. 100%.
It was so useless. And then,
but like blue hair, though.
We should all just wear blue hair, honestly.
It's just different skins.
It'll be spiky.
They got blue skins from Apex. That's what it is.
You see, now that'd be making a lot of sense now. No, but yeah, no, genuinely, like, if it was me, I'd just keep it as Super Saiyan God, and then just bring Ultra Instinct. I honestly, that's my personal preference.
I wish Super Saiyan 2 got more love.
I think we all would. Can agree on that. I agree, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But what can you do, right?
I mean, hey, I'll say I'd rather see all that than that damn beast mode. Just throwing it out there. Go on, transformation in the movie.
Then what mode?
Beast Gohan.
Beast mode.
Yeah.
Like Beast Gohan.
Beast Gohan. Okay.
Yeah. That shit is atrocious. They try to represent his fucking like Super Saiyan 2 mode, but they didn't have to do that. It's just I don't know. I think it was cool because like Gohan was a kid. You know what I'm saying? and
Yeah.
it just fit perfectly for him to have all that hair. But him as an adult, he looked like a jester out there. I'm sorry, a jester with
Looks
red
like a
eyes.
troll doll, dude.
No, hold on.
Exactly,
Jester with red eyes. No.
grown ass man out there with clown hair. Like, bro, sit down. Like,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Piccolo,
but it's not his
though.
fault. Piccolo
Piccolo
looked
got
hard.
Dude,
I actually like
got
Piccolo's
two power-ups.
transformation.
Piccolo good, bro. He like he in his 40s, strong, bro. Like he the only one that looked great.
Yeah,
Pardon.
honestly, like his new transformation was really good. It's very
Yeah.
distinctive. I like it. I like it. Just Beast Gohan. I don't know, man. I don't know. I find that stupid. Like,
It was.
I like the going to Piccolo. I like the fact that his skin actually changed color when he actually got his potential unleashed, sort of by the dragon. He got a
Yeah.
lighter tone, and then his ultimate form is orange. I like that, and then he goes back to base green.
it's amazing.
It's
It's
like a
beautiful.
Honestly, bro, I would have been okay if they scrapped Beast Gohan and let Piccolo take the shine in that movie. I'd have been okay with that.
I
This
think
is
we
my
all would
question,
have.
though. This is my question, though. You see that power up that Piccolo got,
Yeah.
right? Why didn't they just wish upon the dragons when Boo was a thing to unleash their power instead of have the old Kai like do this like 24-hour ritual to unleash Gohan's potential? Like if
'Cause-
Piccolo was able to jump to like a Super Saiyan God level essentially.
He would have
Super Saiyan
folded
Blue level
Boo.
from
He would have folded
Shenron.
Kid Boo.
Yeah, no, if he just wished on the Dragon Balls back then, unleash my potential. And he got that strong. He would have been the strongest in verse at the moment.
100%. Plot
You know,
convenience.
bad writing. Lamau.
Plot
That's what I'm
convenience.
saying, you know? It's like, it's a cool moment, but even when the moment is cool, it's always, it hits you in the face with the fact that, yeah, cringe. It's
Yeah.
like,
I felt the same with like all of the Tournament of Power. Like there was cool hype moments, don't get me wrong. And when I used to watch it weekly, I was hyped every time except for like the boring episodes. But then that's aside the point. But like when I went ahead and watched like a second run of it, it was just, it wasn't good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like even the hype moments, I was like, yeah, no, this shit ain't it. This ain't it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys like Gotenks in the movie
Um,
at the end?
They did him dirty. They did him.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they kind of did foreshadow it in the poster with like everyone there, right? Because they do like the fusion dance, and if you zoom in, their fingers slip and like it messes up.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff, but no, yeah, why they do that? You know, they did our boys dirty. I'm keeping
yeah,
it.
it's just we had a chance to see finally something that people have been. It's like every time you want something, they tease you with like a percentage of what it is that you wanted, right?
Like Resurrection
finally-
of F.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Resurrection of F, right? You had all the Z fighters fighting.
Yeah.
It was very underwhelming.
Very
Very-
underwhelming. Here, finally, we get what is it? Goten and Trunks have aged up a little, right? And we know their main thing is the fusion dance. And honestly, if they didn't do the fusion dance, I would have been more happy because I'm kind of tired of them relying on Gotenks. Like
Really,
Gotenks is
100%.
more of a character than Trunks or Goten at this point.
It really is.
but-
Really
Dude,
is.
Like,
my boy
and then they give
Goten, he needs some character development.
Please,
Trunks has more character development.
It's horrible. It's awful.
please. That's what I'm saying. It's insane. It's like, okay, Trunks is basically fully developed, right? We have future Trunks. Even
Yeah.
if this Trunks sucks, we have future Trunks. We don't need to worry about Trunks. What do we have from Goten?
100%.
Nothing.
Absolutely. We have the hopes of GT Goten. GT
We have the
Goten
hopes of
is,
yeah.
is a playboy. I like that. I like that. Actual character.
You know, Goku Jr. more character development than Goten.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's yes.
You're right.
I can't deny it. Goku Jr. in that last scene of GT and his own little movie, more character development than Goten's ever gonna get.
100%.
Oh,
100%.
No.
You see, we could have had a proper Gotenks, but they robbed us.
They robbed us of everything, and I don't know if they're just gonna make a new super like anime or they're gonna make another movie. They're gonna rob us. I know they are.
Yeah, I'm at least glad Goku and Vegeta took a backseat this movie, and Vegeta won his fight against Goku in the movie too.
It was nice seeing them fight in
Yeah,
just
that's
base
true.
form.
That's
That was
true.
actually dope.
And it was even cooler, even more cool than that. The thing that makes me super excited, because I was really hoping that they wouldn't just drop this as a plot point. Them training with
Broly?
Broly. Yes. Broly, like, officially becoming a Z fighter, training with them, going to Beerus's planet. I love that. I want to
Yes.
see more of Broly in the future. I want to see him
Dude.
control his power, because he's the strongest out of all of them.
Beerus and what's her
July?
face?
The chick?
Yeah. Oh my lord, dude, that was so cringe.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
That came out of nowhere.
Wait, you
That
mean like
came
Beerus with
out
the
of
chick?
nowhere. I was cringing so hard.
Yeah, that came literally out of nowhere.
I'm telling you, Beerus is like a fedora guy when he saw her, bro. He had no idea what he was doing.
It's like, you cute, you can stay.
Like, damn.
And by
all
extension,
right.
Broly.
What a shrimp.
Yeah.
Bro's actually a shrimp. Broly's about to eat well. That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, I just hope that if they make the super like anime, they keep like, you know, stuff from the manga, but maybe make like anime exclusive arcs and all that. I don't know. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. I think they mess it up. I think they'd mess it up, to be honest.
I
have
think
no idea what
didn't they like announce like there was a new Dragon Ball like anime coming though?
So they have two
Yeah, they
Dragon
do.
Ball anime projects. One is gonna be Dragon Ball Heroes, and it's gonna be like, you know, full length. It's gonna be full length 20-minute episodes instead of like the 11 that they were producing. And then they're gonna apparently bring back Dragon Ball Super season 2 or
right.
another movie. No one, I'm not too sure like that part, but I know the Dragon Ball Heroes one is definitely gonna get more screen time. Which, to be honest, I don't mind it. I really don't. At the end of the day, it's just a fever dream. You know, you just put in like the most absurd like scenarios, and it's just fan service. That's all it is. That's all it ever is.
Yeah. Honestly, as weird as it is, one of the best fight scenes, like choreographed fight scenes in all of Dragon Ball history, was inside of Dragon Ball
Superhero. yeah, Dragon Ball Heroes, bro. It is
Let me
mental.
see if I can pull it up actually.
It was mental.
It
Oh,
was
but
one of
yeah.
the cleanest scenes I've ever seen.
And it's all for a promotion. It's all for promotion for the card game or video game at the arcade. It's insane.
Yeah, and it's an arcade game too. I didn't figure that would be here. This is it. I got it.
Yeah, they had it like
Yes.
3DS and stuff. Oh man, those were the days. Oh
This
yeah.
is one of the This is one of the cleanest fight scenes. This is like the cleanest minute of Dragon Ball almost ever. That's not movie. And it's inside this promotional thing. Like, please, why couldn't the Jiren fight be something like this?
So you saying that the junior fight didn't go hard? Oh, you
It
did
didn't.
not.
Not really.
Bro, what? I'm okay. Kendall is asleep. So you telling me that last moment when 17 shot on blue fucking goddamn lasers of hell, and while Frieza and Goku running around it, and they boxing it out, and, like, so you telling me that wasn't beautiful?
Okay. The last 5 minutes of the last episode of the Tournament of Power, sure, but what about the rest of the Tournament of Power?
Now,
What about the three other Jiren fights?
See, now we
Those
ain't
were
talking
mid.
about all that.
No,
See,
hold up, Senpai, hold up. You know what was a better fight than all the Jiren fights? Goku
What's
versus
that?
Kefla.
Well,
Actually, no. Actually, no. I take it back. Not Kefla. What was it? Goku
Take that
versus
back, yeah.
KLN Caulifla. Yeah, when like the animation went hard on that one. I like
no, there
that.
were parts where the animation went hard for that for sure. But I'm
that
thinking
live
of there's a Jiren fight where it was Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren, and they got the old animator for Dragon Ball Z Buu arc. And
Yeah, that's
that
the
was
one.
way better
That's the
than
one.
anything.
That's the one I'm talking about.
No, there's that one for Kale and Kefla.
Oh,
But
you're
they
talking
had
about-
him do Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren as well.
Oh
and I
yeah,
thought that
that's
was very
right.
good. Yeah.
Oh,
Is-
right. When Vegeta got the hit on Jiren, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I
Was-
thought that was really good. Yeah.
That was
Well,
actually
was-
fire.
Was it that same episode when Jiren like caught his ass in the stomach and it had his little weird stare down?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
that was one of the weirdest shit ever. Like, I don't, bro. I don't know what it was, but that episode was weird to me. I was like, whoa, this looking kind of sussy a little bit, you know? Y'all bit close. I don't know. Like, blast the man already. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That was
You see, you
okay.
know who it is? Naotoshi Shida. Here, wait, I'm gonna send the here. This guy, he's the one that did the scene that I just sent as well. Naotoshi Shida.
Yeah,
Every
not
scene this guy does
legend,
is
absolutely.
legendary in Dragon Ball Super. It's all the best scenes in Dragon Ball Super is animated by this guy, or he's the director.
And I get it, they're like on a time crunch, but I'm telling you, if they just did this for every episode, even the mid ones would be good. I'm telling you, even the mid ones. But
Yeah, they just need to stop being a weekly anime. Be seasonal anime.
honestly, they have to. Like
Every anime, just
every
be
anime-
seasonal.
yeah, like the whole like weekly is just getting tiring because like production and everything just gets it's all ruined. It's all ruined by having to go fast and all that, right? Because like look at My Hero
Yeah.
Academia. As much as I don't
It's
like the
terrible.
story, yeah, it's terrible. But since it's seasonal, the animations aren't that bad. And like look at Demon Slayer, right? Seasonal. Some of the best animations I've ever seen. Jujutsu Kaisen, same thing.
I actually have to say, My Hero is probably the worst example of that. It's seasonal and it still has really bad animation.
I mean the newer stuff, yeah, but for when it first came out, like I think that was
When it
like
first came out, yeah.
when it was really good animation for like what it was back then. Now,
The
now
newer stuff is
yeah.
terrible. Like there's this huge scene of the bunny girl, right? Which in the manga, that's probably the most popular like moment in all of the My Hero Academia manga history. And I saw the fight scene that they have in the anime, and it's garbage. It's high tier trash. It's really, 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 really bad. Demon Slayer though, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, these are good examples of what a seasonal anime could do, or being a seasonal anime could do for you. The only anime that gets a pass is One Piece, and that's
very
only
true.
recently. The current One Piece as a weekly anime is one of the best animated animes that's airing right now.
Damn. That just shows you, bro. That's their money maker. They're gonna put all the money in there.
Yeah.
That's honestly
Yeah.
the truth, though. If you think about it, it's yeah. But there you go. One Piece goated. One Piece goated.
One Piece is good. I'm sorry. The new animation for One Piece. Kyrie, you been checking out the new animation for One Piece?
Not at all. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
Not
I'm
at all.
gonna send you some stuff. I'm gonna send you some stuff. It's a weekly anime, by the way, but every single week it looks like this. It is like the most. It's so beautiful. It's like watching a movie every single week. Wait, let me search up, Luffy, Emperor Rap, or something like that.
Thinking about it, right? Like, what's gotta be some of the worst animations you guys have ever seen in anime? Like, what do you guys think?
I mean,
Some of
what,
the
repeat that
worst
one time?
animation.
Some of the worst animation you guys have ever seen in anime.
Naruto, Shippuden, Pain Art.
Yeah.
That was like I get what they were trying to do, but that shit was just atrocious.
Unfortunately, yeah, I can agree with that.
Like it almost they were trying to do like a old like type of art style, but like it just wasn't it. I'm sorry, it just wasn't it.
It wasn't it, right? How about you, Spikey? How about you? How about you, good sir?
Oh, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't even hear that. Oh, my bad. Well, okay. How about you? I see you got the same answer?
Some of the worst animation I've ever seen in anime. Well, I think my opinion is going to be the obvious one: Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the best.
yeah.
One of the best answers. Like, dude, like, bro, how can you go from some of the most amazing animations ever from the first season, and it just gets so gonked after the second season?
Bro,
Have you seen the new thing that's coming out for Seven Deadly? It looks
Isn't
like a
it-
3DS game.
Isn't it like next gen Seven Deadly Sins, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I seen it.
You seen it?
And
Oh.
it looks better than anime.
No, it doesn't, bro.
There's-
Wait, hold on
game?
a second.
The
No,
game?
no. They're coming
Oh.
out with a new season, and it looks
Oh.
like. Hold, I'll just send it to you. I'll send this to you, Kyrie.
Yeah.
You tell me what you think of this. Seven Deadly Sins trailer.
Oh,
Let me ask you, Kyrie. What do you think of this? All right,
That is actually foul.
look at that.
Oh, I
Watch.
seen that shit. That shit's atrocious. It's just, bro, it doesn't make sense. Why they, bro, just cancel the whole anime, bro.
Just cancel it, guys. It's done. Cancel it.
It's dead, dude. And they come out some part one. Get your ass up out of here. We don't want to look at this.
No,
Honestly,
it's
no.
dead.
It's so bad.
Dead.
It's bad. It's horrible. I don't know why they do this.
Oh
I never get it. But you know, as the wise men have once said, it is what it is.
It doesn't need to
Oh,
be that. That's the thing. It doesn't need to be. It is what it is. It needs to be
doesn't.
dead.
Yeah.
It's, look at this.
He's mauled in.
Bro, I just can't believe it. I don't get
What's
it.
the first
You see
studio that
people
did
do it.
the first season?
Aniplex, I think.
Aniplex?
I don't.
Wait a minute, the first season?
Yeah, first season. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
If I recall, it's either UFO or fucking
No, it could've been
the same people that did Hunter x Hunter.
What did you
I
just say,
think.
Kyrie?
UFO
UFO
He
table.
said it. He said it.
He said UFO
Yes.
table. Oh.
Yes, I said it, and my heart almost stopped. Okay,
He caught himself, but it was too late.
well, let me see, because I think the same people that did Hunter x Hunter did that the first
A1.
season.
It's A1 picture.
A1, that's who I was thinking of. Because I know they also
the
made
first
Sword
season?
Art Online. Yeah.
Wait,
A1.
no. What? No.
Didn't A1 make SAO? Could have sworn they did.
See, yeah. Okay. Yeah. A1 did SAO. I was
Yeah.
thinking about like the newest one, the really shitty animation one. What
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
no. I don't. That's a different studio.
Studio
But
Dean.
oh my god. Oh, there you go, Studio Dean. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. No, but I was talking about like first season, Seven Deadly Sins. Like that shit was good. That shit was good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was by A1. A1 Pictures.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, bro. That's.
I'll think about another anime then.
Well, let's see. We got Naruto Shippuden. We got Seven Deadly Sins. How about you, Spiky?
What's the topic?
Worst animations you've ever seen in anime.
Honestly, like Studio Dean as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like which
Studio,
anime,
honestly,
my guy?
everything I've seen from Studio Dean has been pretty shit.
Oh
Hold
man.
on, let me see if I can find a clip.
All right, go find a clip.
It's
For me,
certain
I got
clip
two.
I want to show you guys.
I got two. The first one, correct me if I'm wrong with the name because I'm really bad at names. It's Records of Ragnarok. Isn't that what that one's
Oh
called?
yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really bad, yeah.
Second one is the 3D Berserk.
When you say the 3D Berserk, are you talking about the anime or the movies?
Anime.
Okay, I agree.
Anime. In movies were not that bad. Movies are not that
The
bad.
movies were not that bad. I think
And
people
look-
dog on the movies a little too hard.
Exactly. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Look, Dragon Ball Superheroes did some of the best 3D work I've ever seen in a 3D movie. Like that's the closest you're ever gonna get to 2D in a 3D element, you know?
Yeah, I agree. They did pretty good.
It did. It like oh.
Alright,
Ooh.
you guys need to see this.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Don't mind the thumbnail.
Yo, what's with this stuff? I mean, people are hella clueless. They're like, why can't we watch?
Look at that CG dragon, my guy.
Alright, I'm done. I'm not gonna look. It's you know what? Here, people. Here, people. If you guys are interested, I'm just. There you go. Oh no, I don't want to give you that.
That wasn't in the actual anime, right?
That was atrocious.
That's the actual anime.
That's atrocious. I don't. Why?
What's happening here?
That's
Is
atrocious.
this the desolation of smog? What's happening?
That's
Oh
the
my
worst
God.
animation I've seen.
Oh my god.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh, this might be the worst animation I've seen. Yeah, you're right.
That
he-
dragon is so
dragon.
bad.
Oh my
That
god.
dragon is terrible, bro. This will be an old anime, bro. Yeah.
Yes, this was from 2006, I want to say.
But there
when
was
it came
better
out.
stuff out. There was
Oh.
better animations in 2006.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
I
that was
know.
early 3D stuff, so I expect that to be.
No. Hold up. You want a perfect example?
It
Of,
would've been a lot
no,
better.
hold up. You want to know a perfect example of good 3D animations for early 2000s? All
Toy
right.
Story, my guy, that came out in what 1998.
Oh well, yeah, Toy
Yeah.
Story 2, but I meant anime. Anime for me, initial D fourth stage. The 3D animation for the car is beautiful. It's all well done. Oh.
They came out like later though, right?
No, that was early 2000s, my guy. Early
Initial
2000s.
D?
Fourth stage, yeah. And then before that, third stage, second stage, and first stage was all in the 90s. Fitz.
Yeah, like, cause I could have sworn that shit came out like only like in 2013, 14, or something like that.
So Fifth Stage came out 2010, I think, and then the movies came out around 2010 and such.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about the wrong anime. See, I guess anime just like looked up as the same.
We're just
shit.
clumping it all together, making the
Yeah.
ultimate anime,
Yeah,
the most
yeah,
fever
like,
dreaming anime.
yeah. But yeah, like yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, see, what is this? Oh,
The best fight scene animation you could possibly find, man.
I think I saw like a fan animation for this, and it was 10 times better. The Melios versus Esconor fight, like.
I'm surprised Dean haven't just fucking just gave up, bro, or somebody.
They made Konosuba.
Yeah, they did, and that wasn't like I see some like a little screw up here and there now too, but not as.
But their
bad?
animation's so good.
No,
though,
they got good anime. Like they've made like some good anime because they made Konosuba, they made Higurashi. I think something for Rurouni Kenshin, I believe.
But this is unacceptable. They just need to give up, bro. This ain't it. This ain't it.
100%.
Or you know what? Know it, and we don't know. Maybe Seven Deadly Sins couldn't afford the budget. Just throwing it out there.
I'm gonna say cap
what
on
happened
that.
is this actually. This is what happened. There's actually a story behind what happened. All right.
There is.
So they for the first season and a half, right? So for the first season and season 1, season 2, they had an animation company booked. All right? They tried to book an animation company for the third season, but it fell through. The animation company, I believe, bailed on them or told them that no, this is what happened. They made a movie. Right? Does anyone remember that Seven Deadly Sins movie where they go to basically Skypiea?
Yeah, so that one's actually made by the same people that made the third season.
That's right. So that movie fell through. It did not do well at all. All right? They blamed the animation studio for the marketing and for poor animation. So they fired them. Right?
You know, the funny part is, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this real quick. Funny enough, the movie's animations weren't actually bad. Like comparing it to the third season that they made, it was actually really good. I mean, a few things weren't good, but for the most part, the animation itself wasn't, bad.
No, it wasn't bad. But yeah, so they fired the animation company that did the anime, right? They have to go last minute to find a new company. This company that they use for the movie, right? Because when you hire an animation company, most of the time they outsource their work to other people. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's fairly rare that an animation company takes care of all the animation in-house themselves. Unless it's like UFO Table or something like that, right?
Yeah, the only ones I can think of are MAPPA and UFO Table.
And even MAPPA doesn't even do everything in-house. Attack on Titan, the anime, the Titans were done out of house, the 3D for them. What is it? But yeah, so their animation company falls through, right? You guys probably maybe know this, don't know this, but it takes years. You have to book an animation company years in advance before your anime airs.
100%.
Yeah. Right? So what they had was a situation where they dropped their animation company and they thought we're Seven Deadly Sins, so someone is going to pick us up. Like we're a big hot anime right now, but no one picked them up. So they were stuck with outsourcing to this really, really, really cheap company, which is ended up with the results you see right here. So now they had their best season that was going to be inside of the show, right? With the best story and the best fights. And they had no animation company that wanted to take them because every other animation company was dealing with bigger anime. Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, like name it, and Chainsaw Man, Bleach, all this stuff, Demon Slayer, all this stuff, all these animes took the bookings of the big animation companies. They lost out because they thought one of those big animation companies would hop on them. Even One Piece is taking up a lot of animation budget or real estate inside the animation world. Because like I said, it's probably the best weekly anime right now, and it's definitely one of the best animated animes. Like I said, I sent a fight scene earlier. It's like a 1-minute thing earlier. Every episode looks that good.
So like, quick question, Ozzy. So from a business move, and in the quality of your anime, and your fan base, and how well your anime going to do regardless. would have made that step to find a animation team quick, or you would have waited?
Okay, well, it's this simple, okay? If I really want to fire my current animation team, I would first find and make a contract, at least a verbal contract, with another company before firing them. I don't want to fire them and have nothing and hope I find something, you know? I want to have
Exactly.
assurance that I have something.
100%.
Second of all, if this all fell through, right? Let's say it's just unfortunate. I stopped doing business with them and I have no one booked for right now, right?
Mhm.
Like, what's the rush? People wait for seasonal animes all the time. Attack on Titan,
Exactly.
right? There was 3-4 years between seasons sometimes.
100%.
You know, or I think the
Yeah.
max was 2 years.
It's
right?
money lost though. If that does happen, because they fired the studio, they couldn't get anybody else. All the money that went into like marketing and all that stuff. There's a bunch of people that the company loses money for all the people that they hired to make this a production. Like that's why they tried to find a replacement animation company because they already had stuff set up that wasn't able to realistically be held back.
Like games and releases and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And collabs. I understand all that, right? But it becomes a thing of integrity versus money. And even then, money is wrapped into integrity a little bit here too, right? Like, are you okay with releasing a product that looks like this? And if you're okay with that, is your audience okay with you releasing it? Like, what's going in the end, right? I know you're thinking, or everyone's thinking about money lost or gained right now in the moment. Definitely, they're going to lose more money in the moment if they don't release the anime, even if it's crap quality. But in the long run, right? Like, who's watching this new season of Seven Deadly Sins?
Nobody.
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 Right?
Die-hard fans.
Die-hard fans, but
diehard fans
And they
aren't gonna
dying
go
out.
in. Yeah, they're dying out.
yeah,
This new season, this new movie, whatever, it could have came out with ultimate budget, like really nice animation and all that. They don't even have the the budget right now. Like it's Seven Deadly isn't even a big enough name anymore for them to get a 2D movie.
It, you know, at the end of the day, this is something I've been starting to notice with like a bunch of media now. First it was video games, and then I've been seeing it in movies. There's been a lot of delays in a bunch of these products. I sometimes anime, but I can't really name the few off the top of my head. But I know there's been some animes that have been delayed. And to be honest, I think like it should be normalized to just delay stuff, right? Because it's just really stupid to like not even delay it. I feel like it should be normal to have a longer period of time to do like all this production instead of saying like, all right, we're gonna get this done within the year. Like I genuinely think that's like the worst thing you could ever do. Just because if you have to rush and crunch in all those hours and then it's rough, then it's like it's just not gonna do you any good, right? And I genuinely like don't want to watch an anime that's just gonna turn out like crap. Like again, look at Records of Ragnarok. That shit was supposed to be fire. The story and everything amazing in the manga, but it just the animations. I don't like the animations. It was.
Yeah, that show was only to like portray good fights because honestly the story is mid, but the fights were lit. Yeah, it was such a disappointment. Get a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh my god, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
It was horrible.
Yeah, but no, like all in terms of like talking about anime as a production, there's a whole bunch of different things that have to fall in place for any studio to be able to acquire the rights to make an anime. And even then, all that stuff is done through like contracts, and those contracts, especially like in Japan, the way they work, they have to like get approval for shit, like for literally everything from the higher ups. So something like this where you change the anime studio, honestly not very feasible with all the rules that they have in place.
Yeah, it's
just unfortunate, but it is.
It's complicated. I think it's always complicated at the end of the day, but yeah, it is what it is. So what can you do, right? What can you do? But honestly, I think
don't fire your choice of animation studio, Lamau.
I guess
Your
so.
money.
Well, if that was the most logical thing, I think they would have done that. But clearly they thought differently. Clearly they were thinking differently. That's for sure. But honestly, I mean, I think that's enough for me with that. Like, is there anything else you guys want to talk about and all that?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good too.
No,
I got
good.
more to talk about. No.
What do you
No.
All
want to
right,
talk
what
about,
you got?
Terry?
What you got? What you got? Let's hear it.
I just wanted to say,
Your mom's a hoe?
yeah, that too. She actually won, bro. She didn't go therapy. But no, I don't have nothing.
Okay. Well, should we rate someone, or what do you guys think?
All right, sure.
Bro, nobody don't deserve a raid. Who
Wait,
are
wait.
they?
Weren't you gonna talk about
That was
the Need for Speed thing?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna wait till they come out with a beta, just so then I can talk about it fully. Because right now, okay, I'll just keep it simple. It looks interesting. They changed the realistic like player models to look more like Fortnite anime skins. But it looks dope. It looks dope. It feels like it's Need for Speed Carbon, except on modern consoles. And I'm really hyped, but I'm gonna save that for whenever they come out with more gameplay in beta. Right now, it's just visuals, and as cool as that is, I want to see how the game actually plays out. I love car games, but you know, I don't judge it based on the visuals. It's always a facade with the visuals. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah,
Okay.
so I think that is it for me. I mean, I don't know about you guys.
I'm good.
All right. Anyone you guys want to raid? Any suggestions, or do you guys want to just call it good now?
Tis your choice, sir. We have Jika's always up at this time. Beyond that, I got no one else.
Yeah. Okay, I can raid Jika. What is it? Jika_VT?
Jika_VT.
Alrighty. Let's see. The raid has been
Which we
made.
actually need to talk about that, the four of us, actually, after the podcast, maybe.
All right, say less. But with that said, folks, thank you guys again for joining us on the 33rd episode. It's 33rd, right? 33rd?
It's 33rd.
33rd episode of the VOB podcast. I'm your co-host, Bakota Gagne Lameo.
And I'm Osiris the Imanu.
It's Spiky Boy.
Senpai,
Monokuma.
the great guy. Die. How about that?
And with that said,
Senpai, the great.
And with that said, we will see you guys on the next exciting episode of VOB podcast. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. You guys be